It's so crazy, man. It'll take out from under you, and it's no time. It's gone, and there's nothing you can do. And it is a road car, so when I'm driving it, I have to keep in mind this is not a car that's got a big kit on it. You know, aerodynamics kit. There's not a lot of adjustments that you can do to this car, so you really have to take it under your wing and just kind of make small adjustments to it to make it a little bit more stable than what it is. Yeah, Ryan, that's good. But I got a couple of things, man, based on what cars you have that might still help you even on your controller. So let me know what you got, and then I'll be able to maybe assist you with that too, buddy. You know, and I just gave Foul one, and then I think we got somebody else that wants to set up, or Harvick wants to set up, so I'm gonna give him a setup. But you know, I'm just trying to help out everybody, man. That's all it is. I just want to make the racing even, man. I don't want to be just burning through, you know. So I don't want to make it even. So we got the same setups, we got everything. But welcome everybody. I appreciate everybody coming through here. If you hadn't had a chance, hit that follow button. And if you'll notice at the top of the screen, the title of the stream is La Familia there at the end. That's the name of our stream, because we are the family. Everybody in here is cool, laid back, you know what I'm saying, and got a lot of information to share. And even, you know, for those that just want to sit back and just enjoy the racing, hey, welcome. And also, you know, if you have this game and you want to get on, you know, you can also become a part of the Team Blackout and make yourself eligible for any prizes that the team gets, or any prizes that I do separately, you know what I'm saying, for the family. And it may not include the team, because I may have just given something away to team members. But those others that, you know, didn't win will, you know, in the family will be eligible, you know, team or no team. So regardless, you'll be eligible. And we got new faces in here. We got Ian James. Ian James, what's up? Appreciate you coming to the stream. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with us, man. We're here jamming out a little bit on the track. I'm just watching some liking previews. You know, I really like this car, but everybody kind of shies away from it because it is one of those cars that you really have to just buckle down and say, okay, I'm gonna drive this. I'm gonna learn everything about it. I'm gonna learn how it moves. I'm gonna learn where its drifting point is. You know, and I think I've done that with this car. So I've kind of added it to one of my favorites list, since it is one of the fastest road cars on here. If not the fastest road car, but it's not the most agile road car. I'll say that. The most agile road car would probably be the McLaren. McLaren is just nasty. They continue to build nasty vehicles on any track. Oh, the pedals I'm using, Ryan, I'm actually using the ones that came with the Thrustmaster. They're plastic, but man, when you actually are using the plastic ones, they don't seem very plasticky. They kind of they got a lot of give, but they feel really sturdy. And with mine, since my man cave has carpet, which, you know, I'm just going to accept it, I have a board that I put like the 1/2-inch nails in, and then put a whole bunch of them in order, and then put them in the carpet, and now it sticks to the carpet so it don't move. And then what I do is I put my pedals on top of that, and I have about a thick board. It's probably about that thick, man, behind, because it's a desk that everything is sitting on, and there's like this bar that goes across the back, and then right where it's sitting, the pedals kind of tip it. So I had to make this piece about that thick and set in the back, so you scoop that little platform up against it. So now, man, I'm clear. It doesn't hit the thing, and I just, you know, scoot it over as I need to, you know, throughout the race. But it works, man. It works. But yeah, everybody, this is that Lycan Hypersport. What's up, beast? I think I had a phone call or something right here. There's a text message. But you'll see me get some drifts in here in a minute. Just some little bitty baby, itty bitty, teeny tiny, you know what I'm saying, microscopic drifts. See some jumps coming through there. See some wibbly wobblies. For those who don't have a steering wheel, you know, if you look at this and just see how smooth the car just stays on the road, and it's kind of like you're driving a real car. And I drive in the cockpit because, I mean, it's just wheel is sitting at the desk, so it just looks like I'm peering out the front of the car window. We have 235 family members, y'all. That's phenomenal, man. We're just growing and growing and growing. And I don't even think Traxxas has been back since we were at like what, I'm gonna say 228 something, 220 something. So he'll be amazed when he drop in. He'll be like, oh my goodness, look at all these people. There's a little bitty baby EBT tiny. I'm starting to get a hold of this car. Once you get the wheels, man, you can kind of open up just a little bit more with the setup. Because without the setup, man, it still feels the same way. I don't use any driving aids at all. Any. I like to make sure it's as real as possible. I make sure that everything is off there, and I don't drive with any lines. And the only thing that I drive, and I still cheat with the courses that I'm regularly known to drive, I'm going to start taking the map off too on screen, so it just seems like it's the real thing. Because I like it to be real. Like even like at Nordschleife, man, I can take the map off. I don't need it at Nordschleife. I don't need it at Lagoon. I don't need it at Zolder. I don't need it at Brands Hatch, GP, or Indy. There's a few of them that I really don't need it at. Let's see here. Yeah, but if everybody in here, you get a chance to check out the YouTube page, there are going to be some future clips on there of Team Blackout. We're going to have some montages of the team. Hopefully we might be able to get the team to share some of the pics with us, so we can maybe post some of their pictures on the montage, so you can kind of put a face with the name or with the gamer tag name, because I don't want anybody to put their full name on there just for safety reasons. It's just be easier. You know, I know everybody by gamer tag, everybody knows me by gamer tag, so it'll just be easier that way. And Reckless says, I use the real setting. I like the different feel of each car. Yeah, me too, man. I use the full, like, are you talking about like the no, you know, so you don't use any A's or anything? I like this little chicane right here. Yeah, this car's so fun to drive. I'm sideways on it. Woo. Actually lean back. I'm still here, guys. I just lean back, relaxing a little bit, because I try to use as few aids as possible. But when I'm new to a track, I put the lines in until I'm familiar. And Ryan, you know what I do, man? And that's probably a good thing to do, but I don't want to get dependent on it. And I know how I am. I get used to it and I want to keep it. So what I do is when I start a fresh new track, I actually just, since my tires are cold anyway, I just kind of, run through a slow race line, man, like a really slow race line, just to kind of see what my next time around, what I'm getting ready to do. And then I'll start noticing those race lines as I go around each time. And so, then I don't need it so much. I mean, I still race against people that have it, man, but I don't mind. I don't mind it. I don't mind people using automatics. I don't have any problem with that. Oh man, you sleeping back there, man? Drew's over here sleeping. Man, I must have hit you with the Quiet Storm voice or the Bob Ross. Which one was it? Shoot, I hit you with the what's my man's name? Used to be on the Quiet Storm. I mean the little jump off on BET with the Quiet Storm. Yeah, that's what happened, man. I hit you with that. I'm just watching some replay of the Lycan. Got about 5 minutes left, man. I'm still trying to debate if I want to jump in and mess with that Bentley for a hot minute and get ready for tomorrow, or if I want to go to bed. Because I really need to go to bed. I didn't get much sleep last night because I broadcast till about 4 in the morning. Yeah. Hey, you still gonna are you gonna do that with us tomorrow, Drew? Hey, Drew, it's at 3 p.m. East our time. Yeah. 100. Yeah, 100 laps at Sakita GP with the Bentley Continental GT. Yeah, that's the regular. Yeah, no, yeah, the GT3 class. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, reckless bed is overrated, man. But I usually, got that insomnia, man. But I hadn't had it real big here lately, man. It's been kind of putting me out, so I've been kind of taking advantage of it. But yeah, I'm getting a little. It's been a rough day today too, man. We got a lot of stuff going on. And I was supposed to start broadcasting at 3, but due to the fact that my daughter had graduation, we had some other things we did. My wife had plans that I had to do, so I had to. Hey man, I appreciate it, man. She just actually it's elementary school, man. She going to middle school, but she's proud about it. Well, she's real smart though, man. She's extremely smart. Yeah, she's on her way to doing big things, man. She's already taken the Duke tip tests every year, and I'm getting ready to put her in a private school so she can get a little bit more out of it, because they actually have, degree type things that you can master in even in private school, like engineering, pre-doctor program, like pre-med program. I mean, they got a lot of stuff going on for these kids, and she's smart enough, man, to get in there and give it her all. She's a sponge. A sponge. That's a little drift. Yeah, man, I'm proud of her, man. I got some film and stuff. I'm gonna put together her little video for her so she'll be able to keep it. My son's got one too. I've got it too, and I put it on the computer so he'll have a disc and he'll be able to keep his too. They would be up with me, but they both in trouble, so I had to take it to bed. Yeah, that's how we roll. I told them because she's wanting a bunny rabbit for all her A's and B's, so we're gonna get her a purebred bunny rabbit, not like one you catch in the yard, but we're gonna get her one of these ones that's fluffy. And then my son wants an Xbox, so I'm gonna get him an Xbox, and then get him the wheel, get him the game and the phone simulator. See, Brian, it says nice to hear about your daughter, and good on you for putting her into a project. Yeah, man, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Ryan. I'm trying to get her an opportunity that I didn't have. What'd you say, Drew? My bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get him it, but I'm gonna get a PlayStation for it also, man, just in case anything pops off and I need to peel away from Xbox, because they've been acting lately. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I seen that too, though. I used to have one of the handhelds, man. I used to have the PSP, the new one that was supposed to interface, the touchscreen, supposed to interface. And then after I got to looking at it, man, I'm just like, I really don't want a PlayStation, man. I don't. My hands are bigger than the controller, and it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it to me. See, my hands are huge, man. Like look, my hands are huge, like huge mangus. And there's no way my hands are gonna be able to. It'll swallow that controller, and I still have a tough time with the controller here. So I'm just I be trying to make do with this. That's the only reason the Xbox got me. If PlayStation had a daggone controller that I could fit in my hand, man, and that would be perfect like the Xbox, I think actually what I'm gonna do, man, I might go and there's a piece, like a little thumb drive that you can get. I can't remember. It's a little thing that you can order through one of these controller mod things, and you can plug it in, and you can use the Xbox controller on the PlayStation. So I'm gonna try that. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Me too, Ryan. I'm a big fan of education, man. Real big. Let's see. What's up, Brandon? Man, Hey, I think I sent you a invite today, man. We just did 15 laps at the Le Mans track with the new Longtail, that new Longtail McLaren. Let me go ahead and get back out of here. We're gonna now tomorrow, Brandon. Make sure you're available if you can, man. Tomorrow we're doing 100 laps, 100 laps at Sakito GP with the Bentley Continental GT3. That's a lot to say. Oh yeah, Ryan, I'm thinking about doing that and then being able to use that controller for both the Xbox and my PlayStation. All I need to have is that little driver thing. Y'all, these are some fun cars, man. I mean, really, really some genuinely fun cars. Like, I wish my buddy was here, Harvick was here, he could see these cars because he likes stock cars. He's a big stock car fan. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We're just reviewing some real quick footage and stuff. Some of these races. Hold on, let me turn this up a little bit. I'm about to have to go make some tea in a minute because I'm dying for some tea. And I got some lemons too, man. As long as it takes. As long as it takes. But I'm gonna go in here and get me some stuff set up so I can get me some tea made. Yeah, stock cars are pretty cool. I'm not really into the whole stock car setup, but you know, it's a fun little car to drive. I don't think I'm gonna hit the oval with it. You know, the only thing I do is hit these tracks with it because it's set up. But they do have the setups for the oval, because you know one side of your car has to be set a certain way with a certain amount of suspension. So when you hit the oval, the high points of the oval, then you're able to kind of just zip through those corners. I guess that setup would also work for a regular track too, but I think it would give you a disadvantage as though you have left and right turns, and you have like those sustained turns, and you have the high apexes, you have the midpoint apexes. It's crazy. Or long apexes, excuse me. And then those middle ones that you actually they have to cut it off. Yeah, Ryan, I'm trying to. I mean, it's just, you know, her, because one thing about it, man, she qualifies for a scholarship, academic scholarship, or a grant, because she has such a high average, man. I told her I wanted to learn to speak another language, and she needs to start now. So I'm definitely I'm gonna make her take, because she needs that. She needs to have that. She needs to be able to speak a different language. She needs to be able to speak Spanish and have that as a second language. And, you know, I told her, you know, a lot of these jobs and stuff, you know, they're paying more money for bilinguals and people that can speak more, you know, more than one language. Like my daughter, I have two daughters, and my daughter, which is mine by blood, you know, she's on her way to Duke. You know, she'll be entered into the medical program. She's only 17 years old, and she'll start college she'll start college this fall. So she's kind of a gifted student, if you want to say. And then I have my daughter here, which is my wife's daughter, which she's mine. I raised her. I helped raise her, you know, since she was a kid. But, you know, she's on her way to doing some really spectacular things too, man. Yeah, Ryan, you need a second language, man. If I'd have known that Spanish was going to be as big as it was. Now I speak a little bit of Spanish, but I'm not fluent in it. I can understand it more than I can speak it, because the words are just familiar, because they're the words that I studied so many times. But just, you know, you're not going to remember it if you don't use it, right? Yeah, brain development, man. A lot of stuff too, man, that I also do that my kids don't even know, guys. And you know what I do is I play classical music in their room at night and help them go to sleep. And if I don't play it, they get mad, because they like to hear, that light music as they go to sleep, and that works with them mentally, and they don't know it. They think it's just music. So I play, classical music, and that helps to, function their brain waves, because it's soothing, man. It's soothing. And I'm gonna tell y'all something though. When I started this test, like before I started this test, my son, he was making, like my son here was making, he had 2Ds and C's. And I said, man, let me try something else. And so I started doing a little research, and it was talking about classical music and allowing them to study, with light music on. It actually helps to develop the brain. And so I tried it, man, and I think no last one, but the one before he made AB, man, he picked it up to C's, and so I kept trying and kept doing it. And then I started playing it at night when he go to sleep. Man, he made the AB honor roll, man, and my daughter is A's and B's. Dog, it works, man, it works. And I guess it's just for, whoever's, depends on their focal point too. See what we got. Yeah, man, you will, and you will too, Ryan. What's up, Trax? We got Traxes up in here. What's happening with you, buddy? You missed it. We just had the race. We just did 15 laps at the 25 miles with the new car pack, that long tail McLaren. Man, we missed you, buddy. We missed you. Yeah, man, this is a really good race, man. I wish you could flash to other cars from this point, but you can't. It's a freaking shame, because Chris was here with me racing this race, and we just had a great time. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. For everybody who's new, or if you're just coming back as a return family member, appreciate that. Let me see if there's anybody else in here. We got Brandon. Brandon just joined not too long ago. Appreciate that, Brandon. Tried to hit you up a little earlier, buddy, get you in here. We got Ian James up in this piece, still chilling with us. R&B Racers back up in the house. What's going on, RB? Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us, man. And we got Frank. Frank's still in here. He's newer back. He's fresh in here, just hanging out with us a little bit. I guess he's just chilling, watching a little streaming action. But good morning, good afternoon, and a good day all the way around for everybody in all the different areas, man. I appreciate everybody here. You guys show a lot of love, man, and that's how I want my family, man. I want everybody just to be able to chill and relax and rely on one another. That's one of the major things to a family, man. It's just, his key is just being able to rely on each other. That's why I'm trying to form this race team out of our family, man. So we can have some clean races, and really, even though we're competing, we're still at a point where we can watch each other's back. If I'm on a straightaway and you draft and you're coming up and you say I'm passing on your right, I know not to get over. Or if I'm going into a corner, I know to try to maintain my race line. And that's one of the biggest things that we find with Forza and Grid and some of these other games, man. They don't care about no race line. They're going to plow you any time they get a chance just so they can get the lead. But on here, we do it differently. On here, we keep it real sane, and we watch out for each other. But I want to form this team so we can compete against each other, for some giveaways, and just have fun with it. Just have a lot of fun. Tomorrow, everyone who is new to the stream, trying to get some more individuals together who have this game. We're going to do 100 laps. Yes, slap your face, 100 laps tomorrow. Or today, today at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, guys. I get lost in the days. I just get to talking around and on and racing and carrying on and just forget. But we're doing 100 laps with the new car pack, the Bentley GT Continental, at Sakito GP. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to who all's going to turn out. If we get a lot of people turn out tomorrow, if we get at least 10 family members turn out tomorrow, because it is going to be a private event, because we want to make sure that everybody completes it and we don't have no numbskulls in here trying to screw it up for everybody. There'll be a giveaway tomorrow if we have at least 10 people. And I think we have enough people in here. I know somebody wants some giveaways or a chance to win it. So make sure you file on in here, single file, and become a part of this race tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock p.m. UK time. So make sure you come on in and enjoy this. Okay, Race. Race, you gonna be in tomorrow with us, man? We're gonna do this race tomorrow. We're gonna do this 100 laps. Are you in? Take his hat off, man. It's warm now. It's too warm in here. Ford racing today, y'all. Ford racing. That's a Ford right there. Y'all just don't know it. That's Ford racing. And if everybody who's watching, checking out the stream, all these guys that are in here came together, man. They didn't know, nobody knew each other, man. We came in the stream and learned how everything is just laid back, man. And shoot, everybody gets along in here. Ain't nobody gonna cuss you out. Ain't nobody gonna, say nothing rude to you and off the wall, man. Everybody in here is laid back. Smooth cut, laid back. This is that type of stream. So, if you don't have a smooth place that you can do that, and every time you go somewhere you got somebody cussing and hollering and talking about their mamas and all this stuff, man, this is the spot you can come just chill out. Become a part of this La Familia thing we got going on, this movement. We're gonna blow this movement out the water, man. We're gonna make this is a different type stream. Different type stream. Traxxas, tell them about it, man. Tell them about it a little bit. I don't think that some of those viewers out there who haven't quite clicked that follow button understand the family context. Traxxas said, "Hey, did you let everyone know?" Yeah, everybody. Traxxas is back. He got his Xbox fixed. He was having some issues with it a little earlier, so he's back on now. So we ready to go. So dear Traxxas, if you off tomorrow, man, we're doing those 100 laps, man. We're gonna do those 100 laps at Sakita GP with that Bentley Continental GT3. Like I said, it's a full mouthful right there. Okay, Race, well, let me know, man, because we're gonna get on it at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. And I always kind of lag around a little bit and do some practice, maybe like 30 minutes of practice to give some chance for some people to get back and get acclimated and get on the game. So it'll be a few minutes that we just try to stall out a little bit, and then you'll still be able to jump in and qualify. So you'll have about 40 minutes. I say a good 40 minutes that you can jump in, 40 or 50 minutes depending on the time limit for that track. Oh, snap. Dang, Trax, we're going to have to get together, man, because I want you to be able to get in some of these races with us, man. Guys, y'all so dope, man, for just hanging out, man. I appreciate that, though. That's real love, yo. That's real love. Let me move this, man, so y'all can see me, man. I know you want to see me just chilling or whatever. That's cool. No problems. No problems. I'm just chilling out, though. Listening to you back. Watching this thing right here. I do like to lean back really often, but I try to keep it staying with. I think it's okay right here, but I usually try to lean up a little bit, while I'm driving, so I don't want it to get too far behind. But I think it's all right though. Traxxas, that's good. Oh yeah, man, when you get a wheel, Traxxas, it's gonna change your life. And Trax, we need to get together, man, because I need to show you that truck, man. I think what I'm gonna do is just do an upload of it and then send you a copy of it. Is that cool? Because I don't think we can ever get coordinated to do so. So I think I'll try to do that tomorrow if that's cool with you, buddy. You said what now? Half of what now? What was it? The half my third message was for you. What's that? What we mean? We mean? Let me see here. Oh, okay. You talking about the wheel tracks? Yeah, man. When you get that wheel, it'll change your life, man. I ain't saying you can't do it on the controller because Race Freak has proved otherwise. And that Joker's dynamic. He got my time by at least 4 seconds, man. On about every track, 3 or 4 seconds every time, man. Dude is crazy nice. But I'm gonna get you one day, Race. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna hawk you down. You'll be like, dang, what is this dude doing? I'll be like, I figured out the secret. I talked to the race guys and they told me. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, man. I find myself, and you know what? My beard used to be long, man. It used to be real long, like real long. But I couldn't stand like every time I turned my head like this, it would like rub against my shirt or like I'd have like Velcro on my jacket, like when I was in Alaska, and it get caught in my Velcro, man. I'm just like, you know what? Just cut it down and keep it, low. Yeah, Race know he good, man. He real humble. He don't talk about himself, but I will though. That's what it's for. That's what it's for, man. It's the M3. Let's check this one out, man. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, my head is itching though, and I just wash my hair and everything. I can't wear hats like that long anymore. All right, man. I'm counting on you, Race. Man, that was true too, man. That was true. Yeah, I never need that. I'll always have, I'd always know where it's at. Velcro hanging up. Yeah, man, it was so aggravating. I'm gonna check this one more out, guys, and then I'm gonna sign out for the night because, like I said, it's getting late. I need to make my tea so I can have something to sip on before I go to sleep. But I'll probably be back in here and check out some activity feeds or something. I always like to check through, all fans' activity feeds and people on my friends list, comments and carrying on. Yeah. Y'all, this car is pretty cool too. It needs a setup, but I just raced it like in default, like it was. I don't think I've done anything to the M5. Val, man. But you said you were gonna do it tomorrow, Val? Or you said you didn't know? Gotcha, I understand. Oh nah, man, I understand. No, I never did, man, because I understand this is just a game, and you got a life, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. So, yes, okay, if you come, man, let me know, and I'm gonna give you the setup for this Bentley. Now let me tell you something though. The bad thing is it doesn't cure the tail blue. I have an idea of what may. I'm gonna adjust my differential on that, along with the setup that I have, and I think that'll help me to control it more like it did, for us on the McLaren. Okay, Trax, you gonna stream it again? Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I might have to check that out tomorrow, man, because I definitely gonna have to hit the sack, especially if I'm gonna do 100 laps. Man, I'm gonna be in trouble. In trouble if I don't sleep and get a little rest. Try to make myself sleep in. It's virtually impossible. Let's see who we got in here real quick. We got Whack Attack up in here. What's up, Whack Attack? Welcome, welcome. Drew's gone for tonight. Alright, Drew the Droops. Have a good one, bud. Trax is back. Dun, dun, dun. The Trax is back. What's that? That stream is sweet, man. I checked it out last night, man. I was having some issues, of course, with Twitch. I checked it out last night. It was pretty sweet. But tomorrow, I will be putting tomorrow's race on Twitch. So make sure everybody go check it out there on my YouTube page. YouTube. The fact that everybody got jammed up right there gave you an opportunity to make a comeback right here. I didn't mean to do that though. I just couldn't slow down. I didn't want to spin out like that. But I was able to regain control. Oh man. Yeah, you have to like when you're going up that hill. Yeah, you can't accelerate too much because it'll take out from under you. But I can show you how to help you out with that. Yeah, man, I used to. Yeah. Yeah, you know how laid back we are, Fal. We do everything to help each other, man. Even, it's just friendly competition, man, And I wouldn't purposely take your opportunity away of winning, by crashing you out. What am I getting out of it? I took the cowardly way out. Instead of trying to beat you and draft off you and really trying to do something, man. I smash you off the road? No, man. I put myself at risk, which I might, there's a chance that I might make the pass. But if I'm going at a high rate of speed, there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep that that speed in that turn. So one or two things are gonna happen because I've had to alter my race line. I'm gonna have to alter my speed. If I keep that same speed, I'm gonna run off the road, take a chance of spinning out, and then I'm gonna lose that place altogether. So if I just follow behind, wait for a safe time to pass, and then just draft off of you know what I'm saying, my opponent, then it'll give me an opportunity to pass, slingshot out of a corner, or even pass on the inside based on, how wide they take that corner. A lot of times people get a little shaky, when you're going into a corner, and they want to make sure they try to protect it. But when they try to protect it, they overshoot it, and then they leave the inside wide open, or they're going too fast and they're thinking about how they're going to take that corner, and then they mess around and do a long apex, and then next thing you know, that inside is wide open. It's wide open, so you go inside to outside, while they're going outside, they have to slow down to go inside. So now you got at least almost a half a second on them right there. But I love racing, guys. I don't know, and a lot of things, and I don't want to make it race things. A lot of times, it's hard to see that you got black people that really like racing. But it's not unusual. It's just that, it's an interesting sport, man. It's a super interesting sport. It's really about focus. It's about, being consistent, being able to see that same line every time. And I don't. I'm not perfect. If I did, I'd have went ahead and got my Class C racing license so I can get on the track. But it's hard, man. It's really, really hard. I'm going to show a little bit of the 15 laps, not the whole 15 lap race for today. So you can kind of see what we were doing today and how things were looking. And then after this, I got to go because I got to make me something to drink before I go to bed because I'm thirsty. I got to have some tea with some lemon in it. Here it is. I hope it plays it off. Right, Brian, and then I'll attest to that, especially in iRacing, dude. Oh my gosh, when you first start racing, man, the nerves that you got going through you, man, are just, why is it going through you like this on a video game? And that's what I was asking myself, and then I started breaking it down. And what it is you like everybody else pay a membership fee, so you have a certain expectation of this site. So when you go into it, man, you can't just go plow into somebody. Even if you accidentally snip somebody, man, that could cause a big problem and possibly cause you to get suspended off of the iRacing. So it's nerve-wracking when you have your first race. And what I did was I took all day, but I was so excited and so anxious to get in my first race. I took all day to learn a course, for the Mazda Cup. And so I decided, I said, well, let me go ahead and jump in. I didn't place last, man. What I did was, instead of starting in the grid, I started in the pits because I knew I didn't want to get, tangled up in that mess in that first turn. So when I did that, I ended up coming in like, 6th place, 5th place. And then I think I got, I'm not sure, man. I'm going to have to go back and look because I just quoted somebody today and I second up thinking myself on the podium finishes. But I think it's a single-digit podium finish if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. I'll tell you what, I'll look right quick though. iRacing. Let's see, log in. Let me log in, I'll tell you. Hadn't had a chance or an opportunity, check out the back to what what Ryan was saying. It's very physical, man. It is very physical because you have to. And with the wheel, man, I know with the controller, it's very physical. Cause I tried it last night by driving that Zonda Art. But with the wheel, man, it's extremely physical because you have to hold your arm a certain way. With this car right here that we're driving, the long tail McLaren, man, that thing is so wobbly, and you see it when I'm going down through there how the car is just wobbling all over the place. See it's going back and forth, but you just have to keep it as steady as you can. Yeah, it's gonna be this race is gonna be an hour. We definitely not gonna watch this whole thing. It's over 60 minutes, man. It's over 60 minutes. Yep, absorbing the shock of the bump. Says, yep, you're right. That's right, though. That's right. Yeah, the real racing is definitely the most physical, man. It's a whole lot more physical than you think. There's a lot of wear and tear on your body, going at that high rate of a speed. Running into stuff, and mentally it's tiring too, man, because you have to focus on those lines for so long. Yeah, they fight you too, buddy. They fight you. Them cars fight you every bit of the way. That's why people lose control of them sometimes when they go around the corner and they accidentally hit that daggone throttle too hard. It's hard to daggone yank that wheel back and keep that thing straight, man. Yeah, I'll tell you right there too, man. If you cut that little area right there, man, it won't penalize you, and it'll pick up your time some too. Yep, you're right, buddy. Everybody, make sure you stay tuned tomorrow. At least come out and support. I know it's probably a long race for just to be sitting and watching, but if you're a real race fan and that's what you like, you're more than welcome to come and hang out. If you just want to check through, see how the team is doing periodically throughout the day, hey, that'll work too. So make sure you come out and support us with these 100 laps tomorrow. And yeah, it's gonna be big. 100 laps, guys. 100 laps. 100 laps of Sakita GP with the new Bentley GT3. Gonna use something else to see. And if we can get 10 people to show up, man, that's gonna be a race to watch. This right here was a small endurance race. 15 laps, took over a little over 60 minutes to complete. I've had that opportunity, man. I used to be a member of the Georgia RX-8 Club, and as a part of our dues, we were able to go to Road Atlanta and race with an instructor. And they actually let us they spaced us out, of course, but they let us get on there and let us get on it. And I had that RX-8, it paid for tires and all that stuff, so it was a real cool experience, man. I love it. That's why, and I think that experience in itself, and even leaving with what I'm trying to do now, is it almost mimics what I was doing with the RX-8 Club, man, because we'd have what we call outings, and this is outside of going to the track. We only go to the track, once a month or once every 2 months, because it's just expensive to do. But we would have outings, and we would all meet at one location, and it'd be crazy, man. When I first pulled up to meet, it was crazy. Up, and they was probably well over in excess of 100, probably about 150 RX-8s. The newer ones, the older ones, man, it was crazy. It was like a car show. We all left and drove what we call the Tail of the Dragon, which is it's all kind of curves, man. I can't remember exactly how many corners is in it, but we drove it, man. That was my first time. Dude, that was one of the most awesome experiences, man. And from that point on, even before then, I enjoyed it, but it just gave it a new meaning for me. A new meaning. Man, I'm telling you, dog, it's one of the best experiences As a matter of fact, let me show you a picture of my RX-8. I miss it. I really do. And I had to get rid of it. I moved to Alaska, man, for a while, and I had to get rid of it. So I did keep pictures of it though, because I miss it. Let's see, I'll get it for you right here. Give me a second. I'll throw the link out there so you guys can go take a look at it. I got some other stuff out there too. Let's see. What's that? There's the other one. Take a look at those. And this is I also have my bike and my truck that I had too. Come on, man, freaking read this page, man. What the crap? Find it. Subi Fest. Man, that sounds pretty fun, man. I like those cars, man. I love tuners, dude. Excuse me. There's so much you can do to them. Hope I ain't getting sick. It's one of the good guys. Not in the summertime, anyway. Hey, Ryan, I'm going back to what you were saying. You said you went to Willow Springs. Yeah, man. See, I want to go to some other tracks. I got a friend that's in the Air Force, and he's got some people in Germany, and I told him I wanted an opportunity to go to Nordschleife, dude, because, I mean, I'd love to just go run the track. I'd love to go run that track. I think it'd just be worth it just to call that a vacation and just go run that track, period. Just rent something you can go run it with. what? Let me show you my ride now, man. Let's see. I'll show you my ride now. Of course, I'm older now, so I've kind of settled out, smoothed out around the edges, man. Let's see. Hold on, I'll show you this. This is my new ride, dude. Well, not my new ride. It's just the one I have now. It's my chill. This is my real blackout. This is where I got the name Blackout from. Let's see, hold on, let me get that for you. Check out one out right there, right. I like that, man. I like that Subaru, man. I wanted to get an STI, man, but at the time, it's before I actually had a high-power sports car like that. And they told me I was going to be in the $600 club. Man, I about lost my mother flipping mind. I was like, no. So I went and got an RX-8 instead. I just couldn't afford that. Well, actually, I got the truck first and then the RX-8 and all that stuff. But, that's another story. Yeah, but check that out. Tell me what you think. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I call that's black right there. That's the name. Everybody got a name for their car. That's black right there. Mine wasn't so much suspension because my RX-8 was nailed, dude. I mean, pegged to the ground. I remember leaving, and this is just being stupid, but I don't endorse it, but it's just being dumb at the time. I was racing from Atlanta to Macon, some BMW. I can't remember if it was a 325i, but we were racing, man. And when you say dusting, I was dusting him off. There was nothing he can do. And the thing is like he would try to draft off of me, and then of course my car sticks to the ground like glue, so I'm in and out of traffic like you wouldn't believe. He almost crashed because like I was so close to a car, he couldn't make that move in time because he don't have that stability. He's not that low to the ground, so he had to back it off a little bit. Say that, Ryan. Yeah, I put that brush guard on there. It's not the true one. I couldn't afford that true one. The true one's about $500-800, and I don't want to get that one. So I got the one for like $300. Yeah, it gives it a nice little stance. And the thing is that I've got some spacers, man, that I'm going to put on there too. But they go inside the rotor. So they fit on the rotor. Can't explain it, but they fit and actually screw onto the rotor, so you don't lose that handle. And they stick out just a little bit. I don't want them to stick out too far, but just a little bit to give it that wider stance, just a little bit of wider stance. That's all I want to do. And I've got a little radio. I've got a Wi-Fi radio that I put in there where I can listen to my music and stuff on my phone. If I got my computer in the car, I can listen to all my music on my computer. I don't have to worry about putting in the CD if I don't want to. Yeah, that's my thing, Ryan. Once I started going to the track, man, it kind of developed a demeanor to keep it on the track for safety purposes because, on the track you can expect those type of things and you can anticipate those type of moves. But you got somebody who's never been to the track and doesn't understand, the context of the track and how it works, man. And you on the street racing, you don't anticipate those type of moves, man. But they don't. And then, like I said, my man almost ran into the back of a semi truck, thinking that I was, gonna go another direction. So it was a little tricky, man. It was a little tricky. Yeah. Now, I will say this: I had my booster, man, and we used to meet at the BP on Pleasant Hill in Georgia on Thursday nights, man. And we used to go down to Turner Field, and they used to be cops and everything down there, but they would let us get out there and ride wheelies and stuff. Man, I remember one night on the way back, and from Turner Field to where I live is probably about a good 7 miles, 8 miles, 85. Buddy, I took it to Lee's Performance Center. You take a look at it too, man. Lee's Performance Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. He set the land speed record for the Busa, and I think it was 265 or 275 miles an hour. So I took it down there. He did a few things. I just told him I don't want it too fast. I don't work on motorcycles, but I know what I want. So I told him I don't want it too fast. Just wanted something so that I can break the governor's speed. Man, I had that mug screaming up 85 in the middle of the night. It was about 1 or 1:30 in the morning. It kind of thins out. It starts to thin out at about 11:30 or 12 o'clock. But at 1 in the morning, man, you might have some stragglers come through there. But going from south to north on 85, there's nobody. Man, I had that thing screaming. Man, if I'd have hit a BB, it would have been over for my whole entire life. That would have been it. Yeah, man, I used to fool around with that mess, man. That speed, man, I got a need for speed. So you know what? I appreciate Project Cars making something that I can kind of get my speed Jones out. Because I don't want to threaten nobody's life. I don't want to put my life in danger anymore. Here I am rolling on 39, have lucked out that I didn't kill myself or hurt somebody else in the process, and then put myself behind bars. But I'm just older now, man. I'm learning. There's no need to sacrifice your life like that. It's good to have fun, but do it in a controlled environment where nobody will get hurt. If it do, it's somebody there that can aid that person. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I was racing my Shred. I had a Shred 600 with a 750 engine in it when I used to live in Charlotte. That was my second bike. My first bike was a Katana 600. And I'm gonna tell you, dude, them M3s, it's like a 90-something M3. Dude, them cars are so freaking fast. I picked this dude up coming out of Shelby, heading towards Charlotte. And I just started, just playing around a little bit, and shoot, he got up on me. I thought, okay, then shoot. So I jabbed that joker down, stepped down too, took off. Pshoo. Next thing you know, I'm looking in the rear view. He's not passing me. Now let me make that clear right off the bat. He's not passing me. But this dude is on me doing 100, 170, 175 miles an hour. He's about 2 car lengths to 2.5 car lengths behind me. He's not losing, and I'm not gaining. We're just at a standstill. So need I remind you, this is a motorcycle racing a freaking BMW M3. It's a 1990 something, 1996, 97 series. Ridiculous. But everybody, I won't hold you guys up, and I really need to get into bed. But everybody, I want to make sure everybody comes out tomorrow. Support us with 100 laps at Sakito GP with the Bentley Continental GT3. We're gonna make sure it's gonna be a fun time. Come hang out. We'll have some other people in the stream listening and just chilling. And you can come in and just enjoy yourself. Dude, Ryan, I don't know what this dude had, man, but it was definitely something. It was one of the, I remember the color, it was that pale yellow color, that pastel yellow, and he didn't have I don't think he had no rims on. I don't really look, but I know that car was fast, boy. Okay, Ryan, man, stop in tomorrow if you can. We're definitely going to hit this 100 laps up, man. So I'm hoping, some people come out and check that out. again, guys, before I leave, if you hadn't had a chance to become a part of the La Familia stream and become a part of this family, man, go ahead and click that follow button. So we accept you in with open arms. Good people here. So I'm not cussing. I don't want to cuss because number one, we have kids dipping in and out of here all the time, and I don't want to set that kind of impression. I want them to feel like they're comfortable and don't feel assaulted by words. I guess that's the best way I come up with. I'm tired right now. But I'll talk with everybody tomorrow, man, and y'all have a great night, great evening, good morning, good day all together. All right, take care, guys.